Hi everyone, how are you? It's Miss Kate from the Fair Lawn Library, and today I'm going to read you some stories about outer space as we blast off into space. And I'd like you to meet my friend. This is Allie the Astronaut. Can you say hello, Allie? Hi, boys and girls, how are you today? Well, Allie came to help us saying hi, hello, and how are you? So should we all sing that together? Count of three. 1, 2, 3. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? And how are you today? I'm doing great, but I miss you. So hopefully we'll be together very soon. And now, Allie, would you like to hear some space stories? Sure would, Miss Kate. Okay, Allie, I'm going to set you right here. And we're going to start the very first story. And I think we're going to start with kind of an informational book. And this is called My Best Pop-Up Space Book. And what's cool about this is if you press the button, you can hear what it sounds like to blast off into outer space. Let's hear what this sounds like. Cool, right? And at one point we will blast into space, so I'll play that again. But first we're going to look at this. What in the world is this? Does anybody know? It's the planet Earth. And this is the planet that we live on. We live on planet Earth. Earth is only a small part of space. Space is a very big place. Earth is like a ball that spins around. And as it spins, it travels around the sun. The sun is a big star. It gives out lots of light and heat. When the sun is in the sky, it is daytime. When the sky gets dark, it is nighttime. So here you can see the surface of the sun, and it's very, very hot. You can't get too near it. It's actually a spinning ball of hot gas. And now this is not the sun, this is the moon. This is what we see at night. The moon is a big ball of rock that glows in the nighttime sky. Light from the sun shines on different parts of the moon. From Earth, it looks like the moon changes shape. But that's not really the moon changing shape. It just has to do with the light up from the sun. And here we have the craters, and you'll see big craters on the moon. And here we have stars, and I'm sure everyone's looked up at the nighttime sky and seen stars. Look up at the sky in a clear night. Do you see stars? Stars are bright balls of gas like the sun. Stars are much bigger than they look from Earth. Some stars make pictures in the sky, and these are called constellations. Oh boy, here we go. Space travel. This is a rocket. People who travel in rockets are called astronauts. Before liftoff, astronauts are strapped into their rockets to keep them safe. See, that guy's all strapped in. There's a countdown before the launch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Then the noisy rocket zooms into space. And there's our friend, the astronaut. Astronauts live and work in space. Imagine trying to eat and sleep in a place where everything floats. Astronauts wear special clothes to go outside their spacecraft. See, here's the special suit. And what do you think? Do you think you would like to be an astronaut one day? Now here is the whole solar system. Earth, here's Earth, is one of 8 planets in our solar system. The planets are all different sizes, and they travel around the sun at different speeds. The planets closest to the sun are hot. The planets that are far away are very cold. So here's the sun, and we know these guys are hot. Earth is kind of sort of just right, and these guys are very, very cold way over here. And this is our neighbor, Mars. And people like to think that maybe if we can live on the Earth, we could live on Mars too. And we're trying to figure out on planet Mars, is there really life? Is there life on Mars like there is on Earth? Guess what? No, there isn't. There's no life on Mars now, but there might have been in the past. Landers, here's a lander, take special robots called rovers to Mars to look for clues. So who knows, maybe they'll find clues to Mars past, which would be very cool, wouldn't it? Maybe you'll grow up to be an astronaut and you can find clues about Mars and if there's ever going to be life on Mars. It's something I like to think about. But right now we're going to do a rhyme, and this rhyme is going to be about stars. And in order to do it, you're going to have to come nice and close because we're going to use the felt board for this. All right, so let's count stars as I put them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we have 5 stars. Now, can you please put up a hand? Your hand should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. So we're going to pretend that each finger is a star. Are you ready? Here we go. 5 little stars, shine and shine some more. One fell to earth. Woo! And now there are, okay, we had 5, 1 fell to earth. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little stars, happy as can be. 1 fell to earth. Woo! And now we had 4, 1 fell to earth. Now there's 1, 2, 3. That leaves 3. 3 little stars in a sky so blue. Another fell to earth. All right, we had 3. 1 fell to earth. How many are left? 2. 2 little stars having lots of fun. Another fell to earth. Woo! And now we had 2. Another fell to earth. There's only 1 little star left all alone. That one fell to earth. We had 1. It fell to earth. Now we have none. But don't panic, because look what's coming out. It's the moon. The moon came out. What a pretty sight. She waved to the stars and he said good night. The end. Good job, everybody. And now we're going to have a story. And this is about Dimitri the Astronaut. And here is Dimitri. It was just before dawn when Dimitri the Astronaut touched down in the Atlantic Ocean. He'd been on the moon for 2.5 years collecting rocks. His mission was now complete. An early riser on the SS Knickerbocker spotted the strange castaway. "Who are you?" the captain asked. "I'm Dimitri the Astronaut." "Never heard of you," said the captain, "but welcome aboard my ship." Dimitri hardly had a chance to relax before someone recognized him. "Hey, aren't you Barney Abernathy from Cincinnati?" "No," said Dimitri. "I'm Dimitri the Astronaut." "Oh," said the man. "So sorry." When the ship docked in New York, Dimitri headed straight for Times Square. "It's me, Dimitri the Astronaut," he shouted. "I'm back from the moon." "Beat it, buddy," said a hot dog vendor. That's funny, thought Dimitri. No one remembers me. He decided to visit the Museum of Intergalactic Exploration. Surely they would know him there. The main exhibit had changed while he was gone. Dimitri was impressed. His next stop was the moon display. "Oh dear," he said. Dimitri was crushed. Oh boy. Look, the poor moon display. "I guess I was up on the moon for too long," he said. "That's why no one remembers me." Dimitri dumped his sack of moon rocks in the trash and he wandered away. But there was something else in the sack. Look, it's this little guy. Dr. Jeffrey W. Beaton, the Nobel Prize winning naturalist, almost fell off his bike. "What a perfect creature," he said. "Come along, I'm taking you to the Academy of Science." The scientists had never seen such a specimen like this before. They were particularly struck by his flair for drawing. "My dear colleagues," Dr. Beaton announced, "we must tell the world about this amazing discovery. There's no time to waste." The next day, Dimitri happened to be passing the academy. "Those polka dots look extremely familiar." "Lulu," said Dimitri, "is that you?" When he finally got close enough, there was no doubt about it. "Lulu," said Dimitri. "Oh, Lulu." "What is going on here?" Dr. Beaton demanded. "This is Lulu," said Dimitri, "my old pal from the moon." "The moon? Good heavens," said Dr. Beaton. "You wouldn't be that astronaut, Dimitri," said Dimitri. "Why, of course. It's Dimitri the Astronaut." Dimitri was so happy. The world remembered him after all. "By the way, Lulu," he said, "how did you get here?" The end. Okay, and now we're going to do a very old rhyme, and it's called Johnny's Ride to Mars. And this is how this one goes. Johnny looked at the moon. Johnny looked at the stars. Johnny got in a rocket ship, and Johnny went to Mars. And go way over your head. You're going to make your hands into a rocket ship. Woo! All right, let's do it again. You ready? Johnny looked at the moon. Johnny looked at the stars. Johnny got in a rocket ship, and Johnny went to Mars. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon, and this has a countdown. It's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're blasting off at the end, and you're going to properly blast off. Just blast off right into the sky. I'll go off screen, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to blast off from my seat, but you kids know what to do, right? You're going to blast like you mean it. All right, this is how this goes. I feel like I need a little more space here. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! All right, let's do this one again. We're going to do even a bigger blast off. You ready? So let's zoom it. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, hop aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Way to go. Excellent. Okay, stay standing up. And this rhyme goes like this. Do you want to go with me to the moon? Climb aboard my rocket ship. We'll blast off soon. Faster and faster we reach the sky. Isn't it fun to be able to fly? We're all on the moon. Now let's take a look. And sit right down and I'll read you a book. But don't really sit right down. Stand back up because we're going to do it again. Okay, you ready? Do you want to go with me to the moon? Well, hop in my rocket ship. We'll blast off soon. Faster and faster we reach the sky. Isn't it fun to be able to fly? We're on the moon. Now let's all take a look and sit right down and I'll read you a book. And I will read you a book. You can sit down, and this is actually a book about the moon. And I think it's my favorite book about the moon. It's called PopUp, Please Get the Moon for Me. And it's by my friend Eric Carl. He's not really my friend. I feel like he's my friend because I love him so much. He is from Syracuse, where I'm from, so I think maybe he's my Syracuse friend. Before Monica went to bed, she looked out of her window and she saw the moon. The moon looked so near. I wish I could play with the moon, thought Monica, and she reached for it. But no matter how far she stretched, she could not touch the moon. Papa, said Monica to her father, please get the moon for me. So Papa got a very long ladder. He carried the very long ladder to a very high mountain. Then Papa put the very long ladder on top of the very high mountain. And up and up and up he climbed. Finally, Papa got to the moon. My daughter Monica would like to play with you, said Papa, but you are much too big. Every night I get a little smaller, said the moon. When I am just the right size, you can take me with you. And indeed, the moon got smaller and smaller and smaller. And when the moon was just the right size, Papa took it. And down and down and down he climbed. Here, said Papa to Monica, I have the moon for you. Monica jumped and danced with the moon. She hugged the moon and she threw it in the air. But the moon kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and finally it disappeared altogether. Then one night, Monica saw a thin sliver of the moon reappear. And each night the moon grew and grew and grew and grew. The end. Love that book. Okay. And now, boys and girls, it is most definitely time for Twinkle, Twinkle. All right. So here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Yay, good job. And now I'm going to read, there was a bold lady who wanted a star. And this I need to move up for. There was a bold lady who wanted a star. I don't know why she wanted a star. It seemed too far. There was a bold lady who bought some shoes. She ran for miles and stopped for a snooze. She bought the shoes to catch the star. I don't know why she wanted a star. It seemed too far. There was a bold lady who bought some skates. She slid and she slipped down hills and through gates. She bought the skates to replace the shoes. She bought the shoes to catch the star. I don't know why she wanted the star. It seemed too far. There was a bold lady who bought a bike. What's not to like about riding a bike? She bought the bike to replace the skates. She bought the skates to replace the shoes. She bought the shoes to catch the star. I don't know why she wanted the star. It seemed too far. There was a bold lady who bought a car. She drove for a while, but she couldn't go far. She bought the car to replace the bike. She bought the bike to replace the skates. She bought the skates to replace the shoes. She bought the shoes to catch the star. I don't know why she wanted the star. It seemed too far. There was a bold lady who bought a plane. She flew through the snow and she flew through the rain. She bought the plane to replace the car. She bought the car to replace the bike. She bought the bike to replace the skates. She bought the skates to replace the shoes. She bought the shoes to replace the star. I don't know why she wanted the star. It seemed too far. There was a bold lady who bought a big rocket. Then zoomed up and caught the star in her pocket. She rode the rocket back to the plane. She flew the plane back to the car. She drove the car back to the bike. She pedaled the bike back to the skates. She skated on skates back to the shoes. She ran for miles, didn't stop for a snooze. There was a bold lady who wanted a star. Now I know why she wanted the star. To put in a jar so it wasn't so far. The end. All right, and let's try this song that's pretty good. Okay, again, you can stand up because we're going to have a little bit of a moon adventure. Are you ready? So let's all stand up, stretch a little bit, okay? And we're going to be riding on our spaceship. Riding on my spaceship, heading to the stars. Riding on my spaceship, heading to the stars. Riding on my spaceship, heading to the stars. I'm the first kid in space. Now let's float in space. Landing on the moon and floating all around. Landing on the moon and floating all around. Landing on the moon and floating all around. I'm the first kid in space. Now we're going to take a little walk and we're going to pick up some rocks, some moon rocks. You ready? Taking a walk and picking up some rocks. Taking a walk and picking up some rocks. Taking a walk and picking up some rocks. I'm the first kid in space. Now we're going to search in a crater for something new. Searching a crater for something new. Searching a crater for something new. Searching a crater for something new. I'm the first kid in space. Did you find something new? What'd you find? I love it. Okay. Put it in your bag and let's hop back in our spaceship. You ready? Here we go. Heading back home, our job is done. Heading back home, our job is done. Heading back home, our job is done. I'm the first kid in space. Bum, bum. Good job, guys. Okay, everybody down again. Last story, and this is a quickie, and it's about Maisie. Maisie's moon landing. It's a pop-up. Maisie watches the sun. Watches the sun set and the moon rise in the night sky. She wondered what it's like up there so far from home. The next morning, Maisie boards a rocket to the moon. She's an astronaut. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off! Boom! There goes Maisie. It takes Maisie 3 days to travel to the moon. Woo! Look at all those stars. Maisie has landed on the moon. It's so amazing. She feels light in her spacesuit and bounces up and down. Uh-oh, it's bumpy on the moon. In the moon buggy, and there are lots of rocks and craters everywhere. But Maisie thinks Earth looks beautiful. It's such a long, long way away. Back inside the rocket, Maisie speaks to Charlie in the control room. Come in, Charlie. Hello, everyone. Here I am. Then, vroom! After a long journey, Maisie lands safely in the sea. Hooray! Cyril has come to get Maisie. What an adventure. The end. Wow, Maisie had quite a cool adventure, didn't she? And now it's going to be time for our final song. And this starts out with this planet. Who knows what this planet is? Yeah, it's planet Earth. It's the one we live in. This is our planet. Okay, and this is how this goes. We are on the earth. We are on the earth. All day and every day. We are on the earth. Now, what's this? This is the sun, right? Yep, and the sun's shining on the earth. But we're going to say, the sun is in the sky. The sun is in the sky. Hot and bright, it gives us light. The sun is in the sky. Guess what else is in the sky? This. You can see the craters. What do you think it is? Yeah, it's the moon. The moon is in the sky. The moon is in the sky. Round and round the earth it goes. The moon is in the sky. And now, what are these? Yeah, it's the stars. We love the stars. Can you make like little stars? Here we go. The stars are in the sky. The stars are in the sky. Twinkly bright, they shine at night. The stars are in the sky. Excellent. And now we're going to say the earth turns round and round. You ready? The earth turns round and round. The earth turns round and round. All day and every day, the earth turns round and round. Good job. And because the earth is turning round and round, we're getting more sun. We're getting closer to the sun, and we have our spring. Spring is coming. Isn't that nice to see all the flowers come up? So that, boys and girls, will conclude story time today. I am going to bring Ellie the astronaut back. Come on, Ellie. Hi, boys and girls. Okay, here's Ellie. And now Ellie and I are going to sing the more we get together, and we hope you sing with us. Are you ready? Let's do a nice count to 3. We'll do backwards like a countdown. You ready? 3, 2, 1. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Excellent. Okay, goodbye, boys and girls and parents and grandparents. Bye. Say bye, Ellie. Bye. We miss you so much and can't wait to see you back at the library very soon. Take care. Bye.